Simple fried rice is the best fried rice with perfectly cooked eggs and well-seasoned rice, bumping it up a notch with garlic shrimp. Oh my goodness, so good. Hey everyone, I'm Flo, Dude is behind the camera, and we're all about simple food, simple faith. You know, we always have leftover rice in the fridge, and it is perfect for fried rice the next day. And that's just one way that we can use up the leftover rice with whatever you have in the fridge. And we always have eggs, and we have shrimp and onions. So that, just throw all that together and it's just like really yummy fried rice. What I find with Chinese cooking, it's always good to have all of your ingredients ready to go because the cooking part of it is actually very quick. So I'm just gonna chop up my vegetables, and I am using about 1/3 to half of a large onion that I'm gonna cut into small pieces. And the smaller you cut them, the faster it cooks. So if you don't want to wait around for your onion to like soften up, then cut them smaller. But it's all, you know, if you like them big chunks, that's all up to you as well. Texture is huge in experiencing food, so cut them up to the size that you like. No rules. I'm also using 2 stalks of a green onion that I'm going to chop up. And again, I'm just cutting them up small. And this will be used as kind of garnish at the end. But more than garnish, it goes right into the dish. I'm using 3 cloves of garlic, but you can use as little or as much as you want. I'm just gonna smash it up a little bit so that it's easier to chop up. You can always use a garlic press as well. I usually do, but this recipe is so fast that I have time to chop up my garlic. I have 3 large eggs that I'm going to lightly beat. And I have 4 ounces of shrimp that I've already deveined and deshelled, and also rinsed and pat dry. And you want them dry so that they will sizzle in the wok instead of steam. I'm just gonna heat up my wok on medium-high. We're gonna cook the egg first and then take it out and then continue with the rest of the cooking. If you don't have a wok, you can always use a large frying pan. People ask about my wok all the time, but I picked it up in Chinatown like over 20 years ago. It's handcrafted, stainless steel. Unfortunately, I don't have a recommendation of where to get it. It's hot enough when you see some smoke coming up, and you want to add about a tablespoon of oil, vegetable oil, and then pour in your eggs. Doesn't take long. And right when it's almost done cooking, take it out, put it back in the bowl. And when we add it back to the fried rice, it's gonna cook some more. Okay, at this point, we're gonna add, oh, you know what we're gonna do, sorry. Turn down the heat to low. I'm gonna add another tablespoon of oil. And then we're gonna get our garlic going, but we don't want that garlic to burn, which is why we're cooking it at a low temperature. I'm gonna put that right into the oil. Stir that around. Then we're gonna get our shrimp in there. Just gonna cook it until the shrimp is orange, and we're gonna take it all out. And again, it doesn't have to be cooked all the way through because we're gonna finish cooking the shrimp when we add it back to the rice. Okay, that's it. Take it out. I'm gonna get our onions in there. And this will take about a minute or 2. And turn the heat back up a little bit. Okay, I have 2 cups of leftover rice. Just break it up a little bit. So it was in the fridge, so it's a bit clumpy. But leftover rice really is the best rice to use for fried rice because it's a little bit drier. It can absorb the flavors that you're adding in. Using just cooked rice just doesn't give you the same texture and absorbance, I guess, of all the flavors. And then you end up with soggy rice. Okay, we're just gonna leave it to kind of heat through right now. Make sure it doesn't burn at the bottom. It shouldn't if it's on a low enough heat. And it just takes a few minutes. It doesn't take long. Personally, I don't like to add everything into my fried rice. I kind of use whatever's left over, like maybe 1 protein up to 2 protein, like maybe if I had leftover, say some pork and I had some shrimp, I might put them together. But always have egg, always have onion and rice, and then my seasoning, and that's pretty much it. Oh, and you have to have a vegetable. So I always use peas that are frozen in the freezer. And it makes for a very colorful meal. Adding 2 teaspoons of soy sauce and 2 teaspoons of oyster sauce. Okay, adding about a handful of peas. Wow! So about half a cup. Okay, we're heating the peas through. Okay, adding the eggs back in, adding the shrimp back in. Don't forget the garlic that's in there as well. Break up the egg a little bit. Toss it some more. Okay, so that's another minute. You want to make sure that the shrimp is also completely cooked through, adding all the green onion now. And then at this point, you can turn off your heat. And that's it. Oh my goodness. It smells and looks so good. All right, oh my goodness. And just one last thing, a pinch of ground white pepper. And that will just add just a little bit of a kick. And that's it. Are you all ready for?
Yep. Oh, hey. The taste. I am blessed that my coworker makes awesome food. And one of the byproducts of the things that we create, the content that we create, is that we get to eat it. What happens fairly often is that we have rice. We have leftover rice, and Flo whips up a different combination of fried rice. So this combination I'm really looking forward to because, well, garlic, well, shrimp. So let's get in there. Hey, I was just thinking, garlic shrimp, double down with garlic noodles that you made. Yeah. Not great for romance though. Okay, this is good, this is good. Gonna eat it OG style with chopsticks. Start with the rice. Lovely aroma. A little bit hot, but good. A tiny crunch with the green onion, which is really nice. Keeps it fresh. Peas. All right, let's get to the main event. Garlic shrimp. Yeah, the shrimp is cooked perfectly, nice and tender, and it goes well with a mouthful of rice with the other ingredients. It's just a simple meal that delivers a lot of flavor, and you can always add whatever condiments you want after the fact, but on its own, lovely flavors. Another fried rice home run.
This is where less is more really shines. Keep your fried rice simple with just a few ingredients and you'll be golden. For more fried rice recipes, check it out. I will see you over there.